Hello friends, how you doing? It's your buddy Phil here. Welcome to Straight Talk with your buddy Phil in the gym. Today, I want to speak to my friends out there who have confided in me about their feelings of inadequacy. I don't know whether to call it the imposter syndrome or whether to call it looking down on yourself, or whether to call it not giving yourself enough credit, stealing from yourself. You see, the summary is, if you do not stay self-motivated, if you do not stay self-encouraged, there's very little anyone else is going to be able to do for you. What I'm saying in essence is, you need to stay pumped, you need to stay dogged, rugged, and tough. And you also need to tell yourself you're doing the best you can. And as far as your version, 1.0 or whatever version you're on, because we all go through a metamorphosis, right? Whatever version you're on, you got to tell yourself, I'm doing my best. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back and stop beating yourself down, saying, oh, this project I'm working on is no good. Shredding it into pieces and throwing it in the garbage. Don't do that. Remember that everyone who is great got to greatness because they started with a step. It's like a step of faith. Believe in the best in what you're doing right now. I'm on this treadmill. Is it where I want to be in the next few years? I'll be on the treadmill, but in a different state. But where I am right now, I'm comfortable in it. And I'm doing the very best I can. And that needs to be your mindset. And if you're not doing the very best you can right now, change it immediately. You don't need to wait till next year. You don't need to wait till tomorrow. You don't need to wait until the next hour. Change your mental state and decide that you're going to be the best version of yourself right now. You're going to start it right now and begin that journey of greatness, my friends. Greatness begins in the mind. It's not in the actions. Before I came down here to get on this treadmill, I made a decision that I was going to do it. About an hour before I did. Sometimes you can make an adjustment mentally, seconds before stepping into greatness. So I challenge you, what's holding you back? You know what's holding you back? It's not the things around you. It's the things that are in you. So stop believing the best in what you're doing. Start listening to positive messages. Energize yourself mentally and positively. The great Zig Ziglar said it well. Zig Ziglar said, motivating is like bathing. You don't say, I had one yesterday, so I'm not going to have one today. That would be foolish. Go around reeking. The same way, your confidence needs to be a daily mental right. I mean, the same way the computer writes on the hard drive, writes in the memory, you need to do it daily. You need to be motivated daily, inspired daily. Tell yourself relentlessly, I've got this. I can do this. I will do this, and I am doing this right now, whatever that might be. I encourage you, stop lying to yourself, telling yourself you're less than, or what you're working on is a joke. You're not going to go far that way. I see people beating themselves up, saying what they're working on is no good, not believing the best in themselves. Begin to believe the best in yourself. Begin to be your biggest cheerleader. Do you want to succeed in life? Success isn't about the doing. It's about the thinking. As a man thinketh, so is he. You think greatness, you will be great. You think greatness, you are great. Execute and go into your greatness. I challenge you. If you're one of those people who's been thinking you're less than ideal, your projects suck, if that's the message you're telling yourself, I challenge you to rewrite it today. Start believing the best in yourself. You see, you could pay someone to be a coach, and you could pay someone to speak positively to you, but no amount of people speaking to you is going to be as powerful as you speaking to yourself. So whatever you're working on, whether it's an exam, whether it's a project, whether it's a company, whether it's an idea, whether it's a job, whether you're in school, whatever the case, begin to tell yourself, I am more than sufficient. I can do it. I am doing my best. I have what I need. It's programmed in you. It's God-given. And some people tap into it and others don't. Tap into your greatness today. I challenge you. Begin to speak positive things about yourself. Someone says, oh, well, I hear all that, but I ain't buying it. I'm useless. I'm hokey. It's no good. You need to change. That will not get you anywhere. You think it's honesty? You think it's perfection? Perfectionism is the enemy of starting. It's the enemy of finishing. It's an all-round enemy. So don't buy into the perfectionist lie. I gotta be perfect before I do this. I gotta be perfect before I release this. I gotta be perfect before I put this out. I gotta be perfect before I brand myself as a consultant or before I brand myself as a project manager. You are robbing yourself. Begin today. I am ideal for the job. I have what it takes. I can do it. I will get there. Refuse the lies. I refused the lies when I went for that job interview back in 2005. And I sat in front of the interviewer who asked me, can you do this job? And I was hungry, as Les Brown says. And I said, yes, bring it on, I can do it. I was so hungry, I was ready. You get to the point of hunger where you can eat anything in sight. And I was at that point. I was ready to devour that opportunity. Are you ready to devour that opportunity? Or are you still playing hopscotch? Like a scaredy cat pussyfooting around it? Don't do that. Devour that opportunity. Eat it up. Let's get moving. Have a lovely day and believe the best in you.